Just give him the damn movie and do whatever the hell else you want after that. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you've been able to keep up with my last couple of videos, and if not, head over to the channel to check those out if you're interested. But if you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by, and don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoy my video. So I just want to talk about something kind of interesting regarding DC, the DC universe. You might have seen this floating around on, Twitter and social media. We know that James Gunn is very active and responsive to a lot of people and questions that he gets on social media. Someone did ask if the Elseworlds Superman project from JJ Abrams is still in the works. And we remember quite a long time ago, we saw that there was supposedly a Val Zod Superman story being worked on for a live action film. And then there was this rumor that Michael B. Jordan was going to be involved in it. And James Gunn responded yes to the question if it was still in the works. And all he said was yes, that was it. We've heard different things about this over the past, I would say, year or two. I don't know how long we've heard about it. It's been a while. Kind of seemed to me like the whole JJ Abrams had like this, basically like a small universe of his own that he was supposed to develop for DC, and it never happened. We were supposed to get like Justice League Dark, characters like Zatanna, and magical characters that we haven't seen in live action yet. But those never happened. Are they still really like talking with him about creating, different films for this Elseworlds universe? I've seen that, this Superman could potentially be related to or part of the Matt Reeves, Robert Pattinson universe, because that is separate from the main continuity DC universe that James Gunn and Peter Safran are working on. And it was also separate from, the previous universe that we had with, all of the other movies before. So I don't understand. Why would they still be working on something like that? I don't see the reason why you would make another Superman movie that no one is asking for. I mean, fans have continued to ask for years for Henry Cavill to get just one more Superman movie, a solo movie. We thought we were going to get that, and then they changed, they walked back on it, but then they announced the beginning of this new universe with a Superman movie. Immediately upset fans, and now they're saying that this other Elseworlds Superman movie is still in the works, supposedly. I don't get that. I don't think that there's a reason why you could do this Elseworlds Superman story with maybe, a black-led Superman, which I don't have the problem with that. That's not the problem. It's not a race issue. It's a different version of Superman, supposedly Val Zod, but that's fine. What is the reasoning behind doing this Elseworlds Superman movie? Why couldn't Henry Cavill get that then? I don't understand. I don't think there's ever going to be a valid explanation for that. No one, I don't think, was asking for Henry Cavill's Superman movie, his sequel movie, to be part of this universe that James Gunn and Peter Safran are building. I would not have wanted that. I don't want James Gunn to have anything to do with Henry Cavill's Superman. I wouldn't have wanted him to be involved other than saying, yes, he's going to get a movie. I would not have wanted him to be involved in anything with that, to be honest. When Henry Cavill made his announcement for coming back, and we knew that there was potential for James Gunn and Peter Safran to start their own new universe, I wouldn't have wanted it to be part of that, or like starting off this new universe with this new slate of theirs. I just wanted him to have his own movie. That's it. It didn't have to be connected to anything new that they were going to do. Just a sequel, just picking up Man of Steel, like that. This is his Superman, and this is a continuation of that. That's it. Plain and simple. Didn't have to be connected to any, universe that they were going to start fresh with. Just give him the damn movie and do whatever the hell else you want after that. No one cared after that. Well, they shot that down for whatever reason, and I think it was a very ego-driven decision. I think James Gunn had been writing his Superman movie for a while, like he said, and I think he just always knew that Henry Cavill would not be his Superman, and announced their new universe with a new Superman movie. Started off very messy, in my opinion. I don't understand why you would make this Superman movie with a version of Superman that most people are not going to be familiar with. Why? I think that's just a big question. I don't understand why. I honestly don't think it's going to happen. They could have, movies can be in the works for years before they actually, if they actually ever get made. Stuff can be in the works for a long time. In the works is a very broad term. Personally, I don't think it's going to happen with the way they're kind of starting out this universe. And at the outset of this, new universe announcement is that they wanted as little audience confusion as possible. I don't think that they're going to accomplish that. I don't think that this kind of thing would help with that. Whether it is connected to any of their Elseworlds or any of their universes or not, I don't think it would diminish audience confusion, because regardless, they are going to have Superman Legacy. I don't think we know enough about, would it be part of Matt Reeves' universe or would it just be its own standalone thing? Whether or not it actually happens, just putting this out there to the fan base, I think it does the opposite of getting more interest from fans. I think it just makes a lot of fans more annoyed that for whatever reason, Henry Cavill couldn't get that. And personally, I just think it's because James Gunn didn't want people to want more of Henry Cavill and not really be as interested in what he's offering with his Superman movie. That's what I think it is. Because if you have Superman Legacy with the more, Clark Kent Superman, and then you have a Val Zod Superman with whatever actor it could be, Superman Legacy would still be more larger audience because people are not familiar with Val Zod as a Superman. It's not as much competition. Even though it's dumb to say there's competition because it's all of their own stuff, I don't think it would overshadow James Gunn's Superman movie as much as Henry Cavill's would. And I just feel like it's a totally ego-driven thing. I mean, regardless of the situation with Henry Cavill, I think it just shows that they are, they're just doing things that people are not asking for or showing any demand for in general. And I think that's been a common theme over the past several years with, the DCEU, which has now come to an end. There was a lot of that going on. If they are, putting any kind of effort into an Elseworlds Superman movie, I think that falls in line with that same pattern. And Michael B. Jordan was asked about this whole situation, and he pretty much shot it down immediately and didn't want to talk about or answer that in any way. So I don't know if he was involved at all or if he just didn't want to talk about it. I have no idea. But he basically was like, I'm not talking about that. So, that could be for a number of different reasons. But I don't know. I think I'd be surprised if he got involved with DC. It could happen. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'd be a little bit surprised. I don't know if, he'd want to get involved with the mess that it is. It's a weird thing to confirm, to put out there that, yes, it's still in the works. Like I said, that's a broad thing, but I don't think there's a why behind it. I really don't. Just found that kind of interesting and random and strange in a way, but I just wanted to share that and see what people have to say about it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Check out the channel for anything you might have missed, including the short section if you're interested, but thank you guys for the support. Like, share, comment, subscribe. See you next time.